Well, here we go then. For the first time ever, the ultimate endurance spectacle hits the streets of Berlin. As for the first time ever, we welcome Premier World Endurance Lufthansa 1 hour of Berlin to the calendar round '07 of 22 in the biggest season ever in the whole history of this World Championship in the season number 5. 2.3 kilometers this circuit with 0 meter elevation change and only 10 corners. However, so much drama around each and every one of them. This was the home to the FIA Formula E E3 of Berlin, as Formula E tends to race around street circuits like this. And now, time for the ultimate endurance spectacle to bring some actual noise to this airfield right in the city center of Berlin, not too far from this circuit, of course, the center of Berlin, this massive tower, which you can probably see from around the whole of the city. It is 18 degrees, cloudy, rain chance only 2% has been floating here and there. However, in the race of '93, looks like Berlin will have the dry race. Looking at the starting grid, we have Audi and the Corvette starting alongside each other on the last row of today's grid. Two German manufacturers starting P16 and P15, Mercedes and BMW. Bentley and another BMW will start P14 and P13. Two German manufacturers, Porsche and Mercedes, P12 and P11. Entering the top 10, Lamborghini and Audi will start P10 and P9. Ferrari and McLaren, P8 and P7. Another McLaren and Porsche, P6 and P5. Porsche, the recent winners from Melbourne, they won 1-2. Corvette and Ferrari, the World Championship leaders, starting P3 alongside Lamborghini and Bentley for the pole position here in Berlin. For the front row, right here in Berlin, it is gonna be quite a dramatic race. We were expecting, of course, some huge dynamic weather changes, as it has been pretty much the case throughout the whole season. However, nothing of that is gonna be happening today. Being the first ever German race in Premier World Endurance, Berlin plays host to the home race for Audi, Porsche, BMW and Mercedes, as Berlin Tempelhof is home to Formula E Berlin E-Prix, and since season 5 it welcomes the Premier World Endurance 1 hour of Berlin. For the first time ever, we will be racing around a 2.3 kilometer street course, or shall we say purposely built, of course, a street course right at the airport. Name a track more unique than this one, as we will race right around this terminal area right here in this airfield, of course not in use anymore, and now home to the ultimate endurance spectacle. Of course, we'll have 18 cars racing around this place. McLaren have won the latest street race at the Formula E track, which of course was the Premier World Endurance 1 hour of New York, when we have hit the streets of the NYC to an absolute thriller of a race that was McLaren winning New York, and now another Formula E street course, this time in Berlin. We will go to New York, of course, later in the season. Ferrari leads coming into Berlin. They lead the World Championship not from the Corvette but from Porsche, as they have won Melbourne 1-2 in the recent race, and it will be now a chase for the Constructors' World Championship title, it looks like, between Ferrari and Porsche, as they will have their home support right here in Germany, one and only German race. And who is going to be on this victory lane in just 1 hour's time? Well, we will just find out. So here we are then at the grid right here in Private Endurance Berlin. 1 hour. Bentley starting alongside the Lamborghini. Bentley will have the advantage down towards the first corner. Normally the pole position does not really give you the first inside line towards the first corner. However, right here you can see Bentley will have that inside line alongside the Lamborghini and the two contenders for the World Championship right in behind it. With actually three of them, you can see Ferrari, Corvette, and Porsche. However, of course, Ferrari leads the Constructors' World Championship, then it is Porsche, and then it is Corvette. But in front of them, two race winners and one world champion, of course, of Lamborghini. How this pans out right here in Berlin, we will just find out. So here we are in Berlin with 5 red lights. About to turn green, it is lights out. And away we go. The two cars in front don't really have a good start. Lamborghini does not have a good start. They go 3 wide down towards that first corner. Bentley will keep the lead. Ferrari, the constructors World Championship leaders, will be in the second position as they are all really trying to navigate their way through the first couple of corners. It is really difficult, really narrow around there. As you can see, McLaren and the Corvette will be fighting alongside each other, as there goes the Ferrari already for the lead of the race. The World Championship leaders trying to go for it on the Bentley. Corvette did not have a good start, as in the background it is going to be Porsche going for it on the Lamborghini, and Ferrari going for it on the lead of the race. There's the Porsche. P2 in the constructors takes the third position. Around the outside will go the Ferrari, around the Bentley, extremely narrow around here, as we already finished the first lap here in Berlin. It is going to be 58 minutes to go. Bentley P1, Ferrari P2, Porsche P3, Lamborghini P4. And now the party for the lead of the race has been joined, of course, by the Porsche and the Lamborghini. McLaren will be P5, Corvette P6. It has really not been going well the last couple of races for the Corvette, as they have been, of course, trying to take the championship lead away from the Ferrari. But as we finish already the first lap and the second and the half of the second lap, of course, right here with Bentley P1, Ferrari P2, 32, it looks extremely good for the Ferrari, but 57 minutes to go. Lamborghini was a bit too slow away from that hairpin. I would wonder, you can see the Porsche tries to dive somewhere, tries to take the win here at home. It would be quite an epic victory, of course, probably the most epic victory possibly for the Porsche here in Berlin, as they try to go around the outside of the Ferrari. Very clever move, because now then it becomes the inside line for the corners number 2 and 3, as into the corner number 4 Porsche comes out in front of the Ferrari, in front of the World Championship leaders, as the Porsche will be in the second position, now chasing Bentley for the first one. Quite an epic move right there. Can be, of course, already a move of the race. The laps are extremely short right here. It will be just over 1 minute and 10 seconds, as the Lamborghini from second position now down to P4 over it almost goes into the wall. It does going into the wall. It loses even more places, causes a bit of a traffic jam right here, as you can see, as we round off the last couple of corners. So looking down towards, of course, the P2 and P3. So the Bentley storms into the lead of the race, but of course, that clear track advantage which the Bentley has, it will not last for long because the track is so short. You will have the leaders hitting the traffic extremely soon, uh, probably into the second part of the race. But the Bentley has checked out from the lead of the race, and now the party begins for the second position, doesn't it? Because you have a Porsche and the Ferrari battling alongside each other already with 55 minutes to go. McLaren gonna be P4, Corvette P5, and as we now go on board with the Lamborghini around the Berlin Tempelhof, very close battle right here between the championship contenders. But as we go in front, Porsche and the Ferrari going alongside each other, wheel to wheel. Porsche round the outside, Ferrari dives down the inside of the Porsche, retakes the second position. Or does it? They go very close. Oh my, they have a contact. Porsche runs into the wall. And now this attracts the McLaren. As you can see, Ferrari takes that position away from the Porsche as the Porsche remains in P3. This was very close, very close action right here for the second position between the Ferrari and the Porsche. I would say this is the move of the race for the Ferrari, because down the inside and then having to defend on the outside, exactly the opposite what the Porsche did. However, this was too close for comfort, and there was some door banning involved. Absolutely, and now the Porsche had to defend from the McLaren, as it successfully did so. But I am really interested to see do we have any contact between the Ferrari and the Porsche. As you can see, we get some incredible slow motion. As you can see, Porsche leaving Ferrari really no space whatsoever, as this is the absolutely incredible action that we wanted to see. Slow motion, Ferrari and Porsche going alongside each other, wheel to wheel, right here down towards that first couple of corners. As you can see, it's really a lot of corners, and from this particular replay, from this camera right here, we can see if the Ferrari squeezed the Porsche. It did not squeeze it into the first corner, but the second one I am really interested to look whether it did. Yes, it did, but the Porsche has hit the wall itself first, and then kinda had nowhere to go, and the Ferrari was already there, so it hit the Ferrari. But yeah, those first couple of corners, it is an extremely incredible opportunity, of course, to send the move here and there, but you have to be extremely careful if you are going to do so. With 54 minutes to go, we have some cars in the traffic already, and that will not be appreciated by the Bentley. As the Corvette looks for the move down the inside into the hairpin, it goes up to the P4. Yeah, the World Championship battle right here can heat up pretty much substantially. We have some cars already into the pit lane. I wonder. Oh, there it is out. The Corvette is out. The Corvette is out of the race. Oh my days! How did that happen? We did not catch that. We did not catch that at all. But the Corvette is out of the race, and we do have some more cars which are running in the last places. But the Corvette is out of the race. This is drama for the World Championship contenders, as they were, of course, in P3 in the constructors. We have Mercedes out as well, alongside the BMW. I wonder what has happened there, and the McLaren. So we do have BMW and Lamborghini currently in the pit lane, as you can see right here, alongside another Bentley. So one Bentley leads, and the other one is currently in the pit lane, I would say, uh, I would say at least a lap behind. But this is the side which Corvette did not want to see. We have already so many cars out of this race. We did not even catch how that happened because we don't have a replay, unfortunately. But yeah, we do have. I would suspect that we have five cars, at least five cars out of the race. So the contenders for the World Championship, right here, the Corvette is out of the race with 52 minutes to go. This is absolutely extreme amount of drama alongside the BMW, the McLaren, and the Mercedes. As you can see, another Mercedes is into the pits as well. So, some absolutely incredible levels of drama uh, right here in Berlin. So only one Corvette is left right here in Berlin, with Bentley leading the 1 hour of Berlin, Ferrari P2, Corvette P3, and now Audi, starting from last place, is now up into the points with P10, and now will be the closest car, of course, for the traffic. So we have only 11 cars out on the track, and right here I would suspect that here we would have a lot of the traffic chaos going on, as we can go on board with the Lamborghini. I suspect this is the one which has started in P2, now down to P6. As you can see, the Ferrari tries to go around the outside. Oh, very close right there, battling with the BMW. Right here, either the Lamborghini or the BMW, or I would suspect the BMW right now having the traffic problems, as you can see, or causing traffic problems for all of the other cars. The Ferrari passes the BMW. It is going to be in the P7. Yes, so the BMW is into the pit lane, and that is not the one for the position. That is in from the traffic. Alongside, apparently, the McLaren and the BMW. So something has dramatically happened. In the back, at least 10 cars have been affected. So now all of them are in the pit lane alongside BMW and the Lamborghini. So 5 cars out, at least 5 cars more went into the pit lane to fix the damage, but I'm not really seeing any of the damage, Tortue. Yeah, so Tortue, your pit lane official reporter, it does not really look like there is any much damage on the cars. However, as we can see on the screen, there's going to be Mercedes going into the pit lane once again. Some of them are topping up for fuel. You're not really necessarily required to pit for fuel or to pit for the tires in this championship. So the only reason they would pit would be only for the damage, as the Audi in P9 right now will have a lot of will now cause a lot of traffic problems. As we can see right now, we have 14 cars out on the track, as we switch right there to the BMW, to the Bentley. So leading this race still, 49 minutes to go, but behind this Audi will cause a lot of traffic problems. Alongside the BMW, 2 cars now causing the traffic problems. As you can see, Corvette will try to go around the outside, and the Corvette is losing a lot of the time. Yellow flag in the U-turn. Nothing really dramatically has happened, but the Corvette has lost a whole mile of real estate with the Porsche. Now coming in behind, I suspect that they hit the wall, the cars in front, Audi and the BMW. As you can see, the Mercedes comes into the pit lane, but now the Corvette has lost so much time. It absolutely has, and we can see a replay on board with the Corvette. So you can see alongside the Ferrari, wheel to wheel, BMW hits the wall, Audi slows down. I don't know where you can really go right there. Oh my days, the drama which has happened to the Corvette in Melbourne was absolutely unbelievable. And right now, the same story repeats itself with Porsche currently in the P4. And is that the Audi 4P5? Yes, it is, with Bentley and Ferrari going for 6 and 7. And I do see that we have 12 cars. So we have 12 cars currently on the track right there. As you can see, a Porsche going alongside the Corvette, alongside the Audi. This is all for the position. Interestingly, this is all for the position. Apart from this one, Audi in front of the Porsche, as the Corvette hits the Porsche. Audi hits the Corvette, as well as the sun comes out right here in Berlin, with all of this chaos happening here on the streets of Berlin. It is currently Ferrari and Bentley in the head of the field, as we do get an exclusive, of course, on board right here from the Bentley. The Bentley has been enjoying these 13 minutes in free air and no real opposition, but currently Ferrari is gonna be right in behind of the Bentley, and it is gonna try to make amends on the Bentley. So currently, of course, Ferrari leads the Constructors' World Championship, and as it stands right now, it would bring even more points to the table. Ferrari, now both cars in the points. Corvette, one of them is in P4 currently, the other one is out of this race, as we get another look onto the back camera of the Ferrari, and it is extremely on time because the Ferrari is gonna be right there. This is for the lead of the race with 46 minutes to go. Bentley and Ferrari battling for the win right here in Premier World Endurance in Berlin. The last win for the Bentley was one of the most iconic races this sport has ever seen. That was, of course, the Premier World Endurance 1 hour of Zandvoort last season, and the Ferrari goes through for the lead of the race for the first time ever today. Ferrari leads here in Berlin, and that was a neat and tidy move down the inside of the hairpin in T6, and it emerges in front of the Bentley, as we do have the replay. So the last win for Bentley was in the race number 075, the iconic milestone for Premier World Endurance. Bentley won that 75th race ever in Premier World Endurance, and currently it is going to be in P2 with Ferrari passing it down for the lead of the race. Yeah, that was an extremely great move, as you can see from the helicopter side camera. Really, really neat and tidy. I would suspect that the Ferrari did hit the Bentley just a bit. You can see how wide that corner is. Bentley being put offline a bit. Ferrari using all of the curb right there, all of the track limits, and the Ferrari comes out in front of the Bentley in the attack mode. Ferrari absolutely on the attack mode today. So there's gonna be more cars into the pit lane. I'm afraid there's gonna be now the Lamborghini into the pits. Meanwhile, Corvette is up to the P3 with Porsche in P4. I wonder how that has happened, because we have the Corvette in the P3. So the provisional podium still, Corvette has finished P3. Last time out in Melbourne, Porsche have won that particular race 1-2, and well, right now, who will win here in Berlin? The last win for Ferrari this season was round 2, Chaika. They have taken the championship lead in Chaika in the round 2, and now round 7, they are still leading the championship, even though they have not won any single race ever since they took the championship lead. That just tells you how dramatic the run has been for the Corvette, as they have been pretty unfortunate with all of the races hitting them in the uh, in the in the last couple of races, of course, with Miami with a chance to win their first ever home race in Miami 100, and that of course fell down to the Lamborghini when they have won Miami 1-2. And of course, in Melbourne, so much drama, so much bad luck hitting them after the Porsche have been taken out. Uh, uh, Both of them have started outside of the top 10, and one of the Porsches got taken out by the Lamborghini as it went into the wall. And Porsche still managing to come up to the top spots and win that race 1-2. That was absolutely epic, their first ever 1-2, of course, in their career of this World Championship. And repeating the history, just as the Corvette did win that race 1-2 back in season 4 in Melbourne, one season later. Of course, it was Porsche to take their first ever 1-2. I really love this camera. Look at that one, bringing really great views of the first couple of corners right here in Berlin with 42 minutes to go. So much has already happened and still 42 minutes to go. The better part of the race is still yet to happen, and already so much action happening right here in Berlin. So we have now 42 minutes to go. We have one car in the pit lane, and some other cars are going into the pits in the end of this very lap as we join the Mercedes, one of the home manufacturers. This race has not really come for them, as one of the Mercedes is out. BMW, McLaren, and the Corvette are out of this race, and it's really unfortunate that we don't have a replay of how on earth has that happened. That's really unfortunate, but we do have 4 cars, I think, or 5 cars out of this race already. Yeah, pretty standard pit stop right there for the Mercedes. Just topping up for the fuel, it looks like, but repairing some damage. So there must have been, of course, some damage that we did not really catch. It didn't really look like there was any damage right there for the Mercedes as it joins the track back again right in front of the Lamborghini and right in front of the leader of the race, which is now gonna be, of course, the Ferrari. But as you can see, they keep hitting the walls here and there, so I wonder if that is gonna be the the reasons, of course, of them for pitting by the end of the lap as we join the Lamborghini. So Mercedes in front has just pitted. Lamborghini coming into the pits right now. By the end of this lap, as you can see, they really keep hitting those walls. It is really difficult, this racetrack, really difficult to navigate through it. Very, very narrow. The barriers are extremely close. as the blue flags will be working today absolutely overtime, as we have a bit of a cloud cover here in Berlin, not enough, unfortunately, for any rain at all to hit this racetrack. With 40 minutes to go, it is going to be Ferrari in the lead of the race. Right here, you're looking at the leaders of this race. Bentley in the second position, Corvette in P3. Corvette would be delighted after so much drama already in this race to still be on the provisional podium, but still 40 minutes to go if they want to take the championship. If they want to fight Ferrari for the championship, they really need to perform something out of this race. And we will go on board with the Bentley for the next lap. As you can see, Porsche in P4, really good pace for them. BMW right now putting some traffic problems for the Audi, as the Audi will looks like can take some really nice points off uh, the race here in Berlin for their home race. Of course, only one German race in the whole calendar in Prima World Endurance in the season 5, of course, the biggest season in the whole history of the championship, and only one German race, and we have so many home manufacturers. And for now, neither of them is in the top 3, as the Porsche currently is in the P4 as we pass the attack mode banners. Of course, this is a thing in Formula E, nothing like that in Premium World Endurance. We don't have that, we have only real racing, of course. No super clipping battery management from Formula 1, just absolutely pure racing. As we have 38 minutes to go, and we have just rode a lap right here in Berlin with the Bentley with 37 minutes to go, chasing the Ferrari for the lead of the race, but not that much time left to go for the Bentley. If the Bentley starts putting the pressure on the Ferrari, I wonder if the Corvette will join that particular party with 37 minutes to go. So Corvette in P3, Porsche in P4, Audi in P5, as the things have calmed down just a bit after the start of the race drama that we had. Both Porsches are in the points. P6, P7 gonna be for the Audi, and the Ferrari comes out of the pit lane. Still on the points, important for the championship, of course. The Corvette they only have one car. Ferrari has two cars, but one of them has come into the pit lane, which would not be planned. Of course, we have some other cars in the pit lane currently, and as we're spectating the cars outside of the points, so expect some of the cars to really go for it in the pit lane, which is a bit unfortunate, of course, that they have to repair the damage. McLaren comes into the pit lane or out of it as well. Bentley is in as well. The McLaren goes out. So the because this is only 1 minute lap time, it's really important not to have any unnecessary pit stops, because the pit stop can cost you a whole minute, which right here, of course, is the whole lap here in Berlin. So if you pit, it can be a miracle. It will be a miracle if you uh, exit the pit lane still in the points. But both Ferraris are in the points, and only one Corvette is going to be in P3, and it has right now catched the Bentley for the lead, or sorry, for the P2 right here in this race with 35 minutes to go. Can it send it down the inside of the U-turn of the hairpin? It absolutely does. They go alongside each other, the same move that Ferrari has pulled off. It has been coming, and right now the contenders for the World Championship will go side by side. As into the U-turn, we have Ferrari in P1, Corvette in P2, and Bentley in P3, with Porsche in P4. Porsche, both cars in the points, Corvette on the one car. So as the Porsches are currently P2 in the constructors, Ferrari is leading with 177 points. Porsche in P2 with 124, and only 4 points behind Porsche is going to be the Corvette. So I'm afraid these 4 points distance that the Porsche has down to Corvette will be eliminated pretty quickly after 33 minutes, because Corvette will take the P2 back from the Ferrari as we join this battle for the lead of the race. 33 minutes to go. Nothing has happened for the top 5 today. Yet, of course, they do have a bit of a clear track advantage, but that will not be good enough for the remainder of this race, as now the Corvette, of course, will be looking for that coveted race victory. Ferrari has not won in this season ever since the second race we had. Corvette did not win any races ever since the first ever race of this season, as they go alongside each other, wheel to wheel. Corvette alongside the Ferrari, and Corvette takes the lead of the race here in Berlin. This was an absolutely epic move, absolutely calculated one. And now the battle for the World Championship swings into the Corvette as we have 32 minutes to go. What a move that was, as they have been going alongside each other, wheel to wheel, right there in the first couple of corners as we enjoy this incredible replay. This can be a move of the race. Absolutely calculated one, as the Porsche did, of course. We did see the same moves happening between the Ferrari and the Porsche. Around the outside went the Corvette. Absolutely epic move, of course, absolutely incredible, as we do see it from another camera. Look at this one, really going for it around the outside, sending it as the first corner outside line leads you down towards that second couple of corners, which will be the inside line. Of course, this can be a contender for the move of the race here in Berlin. So still, of course, only one Corvette in this race, Ferrari P2 and P7. So still, of course, not too bad for the World Championship leaders. It's P2 gives you 18 points, and P7. Good question. Our producers need to calculate that as we speak. But 32 minutes to go. Of course, as we start lap number 25. Look at this, how the top two have really taken so much time away from the Bentley in P3, as I fear the move might be coming right here back onto the Corvette. With 30 minutes to go, we are almost into the second part of the race. Is the Ferrari too far back to send it down the inside? It is. So we have figured out that the best overtaking opportunities in this place are gonna be, of course, in the first couple of corners, T1, T2, and T3, and T9 and T6 hairpin. But we didn't really see any moves down towards the T9. It would be, of course, absolutely epic to see one of those being sent down the inside of that corner. So the leading two will hit the traffic very soon, I suspect for the first time this race, as we are almost into the second part of the race, and the first traffic car for them to figure out will be the car in the points. Interestingly, P8 Audi has started on the last place, now currently up into the points here at home, and the Ferrari will try to use this traffic advantage, which it has, which Corvette does not have, but still being too far back into the hairpin to send the move down there inside. So we do have 30 minutes to go. The blue flags are of course appearing right here. The Corvette very lucky with the traffic. As you can see, it manages to make the maneuver onto the traffic Audi, and the Ferrari is left to deal with this traffic Audi by itself. With 30 minutes to go, it will go, of course, down the inside of the first couple of corners. Yes, it does. So Ferrari did lose just a bit of time behind the traffic Audi. 30 minutes to go. We have Corvette P1, Ferrari P2, Bentley P3, Porsche P4, and actually, who is in P5? Audi. Yes, Audi is in P5. So we have Audi's P5 and P8. Really good points for them. For the home manufacturer, both Porsches are in the points, currently P6, and there is gonna be the Ferrari in the P7, I suspect, behind the traffic, which indeed is gonna be the next traffic car, which they will have to figure out. But right here, the traffic car for the Ferrari is the McLaren, which is far down the road behind, and it cannot go through. Oh my days, now this could spark some traffic dramas right here in Berlin. As we switch for the backside camera, and there it is. Look at this, very close behind already. Of course it is. 20 minutes to go. Now prepare for the move for the change of the lead right here on the lap number 29 with 29 minutes to go. Can it go down the inside right here into the hairpin? No, it was very close. It was very close, but not close enough to send the move down the inside. So a bit of a clear track advantage as we ride with the Corvette. They have not won this season since the first race of the championship of the season. They have taken the championship lead, and then Ferrari won Chaika, and Ferrari took the championship lead, and then neither of them have won any single race. It has been McLaren, Lamborghini, and Porsche, of course, taking the all-out wins in the season in Miami 100, Monza, Monaco, and Melbourne. A bit of a quadruple M, of course, names of the races, but we have 27 minutes to go, and the Ferrari is closer than ever as the whole lap has passed right here. Can it go down the inside this time? Oh, it was so close, and still it does not send a move. It is teasing both the Corvette and us. Of course, looking if the Corvette driver will pull away, will try to defend, will compromise the line, but absolutely ice cold composure, perfection from the Corvette, navigating each and every corner with absolutely ultimate levels of precision. And we have 26 minutes to go with 30 laps down and gusted. Still 26 minutes to go. We have a raging battle for the lead of the race. Bentley P3, provisional run for the podium, and this is for the position between Audi and the Porsche, or it is not. Unfortunately, Porsche clears the traffic Audi, but this one is for the position. So currently Porsche P4 and P6, which is gonna be split with this Audi R8 V10. Really great noise of that Audi. As you can see, Ferrari still is trying to catch the Corvette. Can it send it right here? No, it cannot, but it looks like it will send it either into the first corner or into this hairpin in corner number 6, as it goes a bit too wide. So now the timing, the clocks are working towards the Corvette as both of them clear a traffic Lamborghini. Very lucky for the Corvette. Right there, the next traffic car will be actually a Ferrari. So now, Ferrari, playing strategic, both of them are in the points, both of them, of course, Ferrari leads the world championship, and you're not allowed, of course, to do that, to hold up a leader on purpose, but it is really difficult to let the leader pass on this narrow circuit, so can Ferrari play some games in favor of the second car, which is in the second position? Can they play some games in favor of the second position Ferrari to try and make Corvette lose a bit of time as we go once again on this camera? It has been like this for a while. Right now more cars are into the pit lane. Still a clear track advantage right there for the Corvette C06, I think. 24 minutes to go. So yeah, interestingly, that we do have these two battling for the world championship. We haven't really seen them battling on the leading positions in the latest couple of races. As you can see how faster the Corvette exits the corners, and the Ferrari is losing so much time on the exit. And right now we do have a proper battle for the lead of the race, for the win of the race, of course, and the battle for the World Constructors Championship. As you can see, once again Corvette clears half a second, of course, in front of the Ferrari. If the Ferrari driver wanted to go down the inside into the first corner, he would have, of course, to be that close over the back, over the main straight, and that of course means being really close on the exit of the final corner, which you really have to open up quite dramatically if you want to have any chances at all of passing the car in front of you. So 23 minutes to go. We have been following this battle for a while already, 2 or 3 laps, but it is really exciting. So nothing really dramatic happening on track right now, apart from these two going it all, absolutely sending it for the win of the race. But still 21 laps to go, as we have already 34 laps cleared here in Berlin. And look at this, how much really the Ferrari is so much behind. It's losing so much time behind the Corvette, doesn't it? And even when it manages to pull up any closer, still really does not look like it's able of doing anything really dramatic, of course, for on the leader's pace. As you can see, Bentley comes into the pit lane. Really looks like it has some damage on the front, doesn't it? As we have Mercedes and 2 McLarens in the pit lane. They are just keep coming into the pits, don't they? 31 laps done and dusted, as we have some, you can see some VIP hospitality right here in Berlin. The fans able to enjoy the race right here. in Berlin, from the from the, how do you say, the pit wall. Some nice um, uh, spots right there to watch a race, and behind this giant screen, of course, is gonna be the victory lane, as we have the BMW right now hitting the pit lane from the P10, and who is going to end up on that victory lane? Is gonna be the Corvette, is gonna be the Ferrari, as we switch once again back to the battle for the lead of the race, and nothing has ever changed. With 20 minutes to go, we still have Corvette in P1 controlling this race, but the traffic could not come any sooner for the leading Corvette if the Ferrari in the second position cannot really do much over this leading Corvette. Look at this, how much it is behind. 20 minutes to go, Corvette P1, Ferrari P2, Bentley P3, Porsche P4, and Audi P5. As we hit another checkpoint in this race, if the second position Ferrari cannot really do much on the pace of the leader, I really suspect if they're gonna try to do something with the traffic, don't really need to do anything. They cannot do anything much because it's even if it's a sister car, you're obliged to get out of the way. But it can happen just really randomly, and they can absolutely hurt themselves more than they can try to hurt the Corvette. As we have 19 minutes to go, and this is the a battle for the win right here in Berlin, on board with the 488 Pista Ferrari chasing the Corvette right here for the win of the race. So currently Ferrari P2 and P7, as we are spectating this battle for the lead of the race, for the win right here in Berlin. Some absolutely iconic, exclusive, of course, onboards from the driver's view right here in Berlin. As the Corvette is absolutely dominating the last part of this race, leading right here in Berlin. And actually now, as the traffic just rejoins the circuit, the traffic Mercedes comes back onto the track. As you can see, the Corvette was able to just pull off in front of the Mercedes, and it now looks like the second position Ferrari will have some troubles getting through that traffic Mercedes. Right here is gonna be the traffic Ferrari, and the leading Corvette will have another traffic car behind, which is gonna be the Lamborghini. But 17 minutes to go. Ferrari are really falling off from the time. They are losing so much time to try to overtake the Corvette for the win of the race. But because of this traffic Mercedes, Ferrari is still being that far off. But it looks like the Ferrari is really losing all of the time to try and get the Corvette for the win of the race. Some good news, at least for the Ferrari, is that the Audi in P5 are going to go in the pits by the end of this lap, which means the Ferrari in P7 will take one spot up, and it is gonna be up to P6, which means it will both of the Ferraris will score more points than the Corvette, because right now, looking at what it is right now, Ferrari will actually lose 1 point in the standings to the Corvette, because Corvette scores 25 points and Ferrari score only 24. So currently Ferrari loses 1 point in the World Championship to the Corvette, as the Ferrari has passed this particular Audi in the pit lane, but the problem is that it was one lap behind. So Ferrari now has to go around the whole lap once again to try and overtake the Audi in the pit lane, as it is currently in the pits still. I would suspect that it is going to leave the pit lane very soon, as the Ferrari in the P7 will have some traffic once again right here to themselves, as they will finish the lap right here. Coming out of the final corner, Audi is back onto the speed limiter, not 60 but 45 kph is the speed limit right here, and it helps the Ferrari to go through. So currently Ferrari is up to the P6, which means they will score not 24 points total, of course, with the second position Ferrari, but they are going to score but they're going to score 26 points, which means it's going to be enough to outscore the Corvette by just one single point. So the double Ferrari effort, as you can see right there, Ferrari chasing the Porsche. This Porsche is for the position. The Audi, however, is not, and the right now Ferrari needs both of the cars to perform at their absolute best. If they see that they're going to hand over the win of the race for the Corvette, their first victory in here in Berlin, and their first victory this season, ever since the first race of the season down in Bahrain. They absolutely need both cars to score as many points as possible. So 13 minutes to go. The second Ferrari right now has cashed the Porsche, which is now in the P5. 13 minutes to go. Porsche would really love those double points. They are going to get them, but in which way are they going to get them is a really big question. So 30 minutes to go. Corvette leads, and Ferrari outscored the Corvette by only 1 point. After all of the really dramas that we had in the recent races, after what looked like a really dominant run by the Ferrari, as it has been, of course, like that, Ferrari been really outscoring the Corvette. Ferrari was taking points off the Corvette more and more each and every race. It looks like that advantage has slipped away dramatically, as now Ferrari are fighting really to outscore Corvette by one single point, fighting so hard. With 12 minutes to go, this track has not really been favoring the Ferrari Tortue. It really looks like it has not. The Ferrari, which is in the lower position, of course, in P6, has pitted earlier in this race, and that definitely did not help them. They have come out from the pit stop in P8, currently back up to P6. So still really lucky to be in those points, and they really need those points in order to battle the Corvette for the World Championship. And now, not one but two traffic cars for the Ferrari, as they have two Audis right now in front of them, and as the Ferrari clears one of the traffic Audis. It has really not been their day in the sun right here in Berlin, and still Ferrari cannot clear the Audi. Oh my days, this is such incredible drama, of course, for the Ferrari. Yeah, so the leading Corvette looks to be miles in front of the Ferrari. Nothing has hit the Corvette, nothing has happened. It has been a totally flawless performance right there by the American manufacturer, as they are looking to get their first win since round 1 in Bahrain, when they have retaken or they have taken the world championship lead. Will not happen today. Unfortunately, Ferrari will outscore Corvette by one single point, as Ferrari brings 53 points lead currently down into Berlin. Between the Ferrari and the Corvette will be 54 by the time we go to the next race, of course, in Silverstone. 10 minutes to go. It is going to be the Corvette in the lead of the race, absolutely dominantly. Ferrari P2, Bentley P3, and two Porsches in P4 and P5. Really good points for the German manufacturer here at home. As we just said, they didn't have any points in Monaco, then they win Melbourne 1-2 the next race. Imagine if they finish every single race in the points, bar Monaco, and then you have this marketing t-shirt. Nobody is perfect, and Porsche definitely not perfect this season. But the manufacturer, which has been perfect today, yet so far, 9 minutes to go, it is gonna be, of course, the Corvette in the lead of the race with 9 minutes to go. So Ferrari in P6 really looking forward to trying to, of course, do something about the Porsche, trying to take away those points. And now you can see Ferrari under pressure from the Bentley. This is for the position. Oh my days, some really dangerous driving right there by the Ferrari. Just 8 minutes to go. These two Audis, both of them are in the points, and now they are playing absolutely incredible traffic dramas for the Bentley in P3 and the Ferrari in second place. The Ferrari clears both of them. Bentley has to battle, of course, for some clear track advantage. As we switch back to the leader of this race, just 8 minutes to go, it looks like we're going to see the Corvette up on that victory lane here in Berlin. Not many trucks have this victory lane, unfortunately. Looks like one of the American ones in IMSA, as they have Sebring, Daytona, and many others, but just a cool addition right here for the winner of the race. The car in the P10, in the pit lane, just leaving the pit lane now. 48 laps have been flawlessly delivered by the Corvette, not from pole position, not from the front row, but it has been good enough today for the Corvette, of course, looking to win right here in Berlin, and to take their win number 7, to be equal alongside BMW and McLaren, the street fighters, the manufacturers which did win on the streets of Premier World Endurance. McLaren won the last race at the Formula E track in New York, taking their 7th ever victory. And BMW, really famous for their Melbourne victories. Do you consider Melbourne a street circuit? I would suspect more than this one, because it is actually built on the streets, of course, but of course, a purposely built racetrack. This one built very, very narrow, with absolutely no runoff zones. So it looks like both Audis will celebrate German points. Both Porsches are in the home points as well. And we have BMW, McLaren, and Mercedes, and um, I would suspect Lamborghini out of this race in some absolutely incredible dramatic accident, which unfortunately did not clip. But now the leader has the car in P5 in the traffic, and that is gonna be a Porsche. So, oh my days, the Ferrari is in the pit lane. The Ferrari has damage. Oh my days, absolutely incredible drama right there for the Ferrari. It was in P6, it is still in P6, not anymore. It will now lose so many points, and now it will swing the championship back into the Corvette. Now the drama has hit the Ferrari for the first time in so many races. We have the Ferrari in the pit lane, just coming out of the pit lane in the P7, and now the leading Corvette will have the Porsche in the P5, or actually it will have this Ferrari, as the Ferrari comes back into the racetrack from the P7, still in the points, but dramatically in front of the leading Corvette. Still a lot of real estate right there between the two, but Ferrari has 4 minutes to try and retake the P6 from the Porsche. Otherwise, Corvette will outscore Ferrari today for the first time in so many races. The Corvette will outscore the Ferrari by one single point. So currently it is either Corvette outscoring Ferrari by one single point, or Ferrari outscoring Corvette. The team from Maranello would at least, of course, hope for the latter one, but 4 minutes to go, the drama can still happen, but it looks like no drama will hit the Corvette today. They have had an absolutely flawless race. Yes, they have, and really no traffic management was really needed for them. All the other cars were really suffering with this traffic mayhem today, and it was really unfortunate for the Corvette still, because they lost one car. That's massive, of course. One Corvette is out of the race. The other one looks to win it, and both of the Ferraris will not be able to score more points than the winning Corvette with two cars. Not able to beat Corvette with only one car. Sensational. So currently, of course, Ferrari will trail 1 point to the Corvette out of the race. They still have 53 of them. Is this for the position? I think it is, between between Porsche and the Bentley. Porsche goes through onto the podium, or does it? Because no, it does not, because that Bentley was for the traffic. So we have Porsche in P4 and P5 as we switch to this camera. 2 minutes to go. Ferrari in P6. Well, or is it in P6? No. No, it is not. Oh my days. So Ferrari will stay P6, or P7, because they have Audi in the P6, which is so much in front, which is, I think, a lap in front, because Ferrari has lost this lap to this Audi, so they will not be able to outscore the Corvette today, as the Corvette will outscore the Ferrari by one single point, because I thought this Ferrari behind the Porsche was the one for the position, but they have Audi which is so much more in front for the position, and it is a lap in front, so that will not be possible for the Ferrari. So yeah, the drama hits the Ferrari for the first time, we really say it, in so many races, as we have just 1 minute and 30 seconds to go, and we have 2 laps to go right here in Berlin. The leading Corvette No drama whatsoever. The drama has hit the Corvette with the other car. It is completely out of the race. Of course, Ferrari would uh, at least enjoy what they have with both cars, and but Ferrari will lose 1 point in the battle for the World Championship to the Corvette. Interestingly, as the Corvette has clear track advantage, Ferrari will not be able to catch the Corvette for the win of the race, and neither the second, the lower placed Ferrari, will be able to catch the Audi, which is a whole lap in front. So both Porsches will be in the points, both Audis will be in the points as well. So home points right there for the German manufacturers. Not all of them, but some of them here in Berlin. So just one lap to go right here in Berlin as we spectate the second place Ferrari, not able to catch this first placed Corvette, which will take it home right here in Berlin Tempelhof, secure their first victory since Bahrain secured their seventh victory all time, equal with McLaren and BMW, and after having an absolutely flawless performance, they have delivered a victory worth to turn this championship dream into a reality. But whether that is going to happen or not, the last corner sees the Corvette take the checkered flag and win here in Berlin. And the victory lane, for the first time ever here in Berlin, will be filled with Corvette. They win the Premium World Endurance Lufthansa 1 hour of Berlin. They take 1 point away from the Ferrari, and even if that might not sound as much after their dramatic podium in Melbourne, they have taken it on the last lap. Today was not a miracle. Today was sensationally delivered, and they have delivered a race victory worth talking about. Corvette win right here in Berlin. And well, is this the beginning of their World Championship dreams here in the Premier World Endurance season number 5? So their first ever victory on the streets of Berlin, their first victory since the first round of this World Championship, and their seventh win ever in the whole history of this World Championship. Here in Berlin Tempelhof, Corvette win the debut race here in Berlin, and they put one hand on the World Championship dream, which has been shared by the Ferrari over the last 6 races. But here in the round 7, Lufthansa 1 hour of Berlin, Corvette take it back. Corvette win here in Berlin. And well, this is it from us right here in Premier World Endurance um, Lufthansa 1 hour of Berlin. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time out when the Ultimate Endurance Spectacle returns back to Silverstone with a double weekend. First time in a while we have a double weekend in Silverstone. Next time out, do not miss it. It's gonna be FIA World Endurance back to Silverstone for the Silverstone 1 hour, and then next week we have Premium Endurance 1 hour of Silverstone. Two iconic races at the home of British motorsport. You do not want to miss this one. Thank you for watching, and see you in Silverstone.